Hey guys, it's Steve from the Tech Buzz Gaming. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I'm kind of spacing them out and kind of wanting to do them as things happen, as I get time, as really cool stuff happens. So without further ado, let's take a look at what I've got to show you right after this. So first up, we are going to be taking a trip to my buddy's Retro Gaming Asylum down in Beaver Falls. He gave me a text and told me he had something really special for me that he knew that I would want from my Nintendo collection. Let's go to Asylum. We're down here with Jason, and he gave me a call. Well, actually, you messaged me. Messaged me, said he got this in. I need it for the collection, but there's some things you wanted to talk about with this and show, right? With the piano, you wanted to open it up and give everybody a look at it. Take a look. I've never actually. Have you ever played this at all?
I've never played it.
I've never played it either. And I just know it's hard to get. My wife does.
Ah, there you go.
My wife. I play drums and I play a little bit of bass and a little guitar, but not piano. My daughter plays a little bit, so I might have to. But from what they say, this is pretty rare to find it with the foam, and it's not yellowed either. That's the other big thing too. You know, how many times you get the foam and it's broken, you know, yellowed, and then you got the keyboard itself. Wow. And then you got the game. Okay, so this is like the MIDI port. Is that what it is? Yeah, it goes on the back here. You can show that. Oh wow! So there's RCA that goes out to it too.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
The manual and everything, I've ordered that. So and there's a pedal too. So,
oh, there's a pedal. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dampening pedal. Okay. All right. Cool. Just like a regular piano.
Yep.
And then you got like a switch there for, I guess, input switch.
Yeah. A lot of the times the adapters are missing, or this little piece here is missing a lot.
Oh, really? They come off?
Yeah, that comes off there.
Okay. Very cool. So what we'll do is we'll do a video showing how this works and everything like that. I'll have my wife actually play it because she's the one that does this. But oh, you have another one here.
Yeah, 98% of the time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's missing.
So it's missing that top piece, and that one actually has a. Or it's really boogered up, and this is really clean. For how? When did this come out? Do you know? Early 90s? 90. I want to say 91.
That's a very good question.
Well, this says 90, so about 90, 91. That's what I was figuring. About 90. Right before, yeah. Well, there was a Super Nintendo one, wasn't there?
Yes, there was a Super Nintendo one that came out also.
Okay.
And I think there was one for the PC.
Was there one for Sega? No, I don't think there was. No, just the Super Nintendo. But the Super Nintendo one is also hard to find.
Yes, the Super Nintendo one is rare.
It's more rare. It's more expensive. Yeah, it's like $300 to $500 depending if you find it with the box or. So, but yeah, it's something that was a must. Even just to get the game, you can't play it without the keyboard. So, but we'll show you more back in the game. We're gonna take a look at now. I shot. We had a game night, and I shot some video of my kids and some of their friends, and even my wife playing the Miracle piano. So we wanted to check that out and see how good it is. And I know Jason said that he was going to get me the book. So whenever that comes in, we'll have that, and I'll have to kind of do like a follow-up, maybe a YouTube short on it and how the kids liked it with the book, but they're kind of fuddling their way through it without it. But we've got it set up here, and Aaron, being the pianist, is playing it. She missed 3.
4, 5.
That's not allowed.
I got the head, absolutely.
But it's actually pretty cool. It's
Whoa,
you can play some different games with it where there's like a robot and then you have to hit it on time. You're playing with a metronome. The keys aren't weighted on it. The speakers are actually really good on it. And it's got some built-in sound effects and stuff, but still waiting for the music book to get here. I have to go pick it up in Beaver Falls, but he said that he ordered it, so we'll see how it goes. But essentially, it's almost like a MIDI hookup in the back that goes to the Nintendo, but I wasn't sure if the controller needed to be in the first slot or the second slot. So just so you know, the keyboard needs to be in the first slot, the controller needs to be in the second slot. and they work hand in hand. So you'll see she'll use the controller to go to the next page after it gives her this.
What?
It says she's making progress. She still needs to work on it. So they want you to turn it again, so she has to hit the A button on the controller to go back into it. So next, we're gonna take a trip. That's kind of why this video was a little delayed, because we had toyhio, which is basically a toy show here in Ohio. But a good buddy of mine, you guys have seen him on the channel, William was there, and he had something. He let me know, he's like, I got something for you. And so I had to show up because, well, you know, there's always cool stuff. William always finds me cool stuff in my collection. So let's go take a look at what William had, and let's go look at the toyhio here. And we are going into toyhio. Now, I don't normally go to toy shows, but I always sometimes, I shouldn't say always sometimes, I always seem to find some kind of gem. Like the last time I went here, I managed to get the Star Wars exclusive Xbox 360 at a really good price. I ended up finding a few other game cartridges that were actually at a really good price for the Super Nintendo and for other games systems. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna look, and I know my buddy William is here, and he is got some stuff for me. So that in itself is worth the travel, and he wants to buy some of this stuff that was my buddy's, these micro machines. So we're gonna go in and see what's going on here. Now, this is the same weekend as the Toy Expo up in Sandusky, so it'll be interesting to see how full this is. I don't know why these guys insist on competing with each other, but I expected a line when I got here, but I don't see a line. So we're gonna go through the whole process. We're gonna go in, and it's like $5 to get in. And I think kids under 10 are free. So it's not super expensive. I don't do the early bird because the early bird, in my opinion, is a scam, because all the other vendors that have been here bought all the good stuff anyways at the really cheap price. So we're gonna go in and hopefully see what happens. So let's go in and hello. All right, so we're gonna go in. My brother's supposed to be here too at some point, so I'll see when he gets here. But we're gonna take a look around and see. I gotta find out where William is. I don't know where he's at, but we're gonna hopefully find him. I'm gonna see if my brother's here. All right, we're gonna walk over this way. I'm just looking for video games. So if video games jump out at you, I don't really care about toys and Pokemon and all this other bull. Well, yeah, I don't want them to, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I don't want them to jump me.
Yeah. So
If I see something that I want, I'll stop.
So again, we're looking around and seeing, it's pretty full this early.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like,
Looks like there's a little bit of video game stuff over here. There's some Happy Meal stuff. Got some Goombas up there. What else we got over here? All right, looks like no video game stuff there. Let's keep looking, see what we can find. Yo,
Super Mario cereal amiibo.
that's the amiibo one. Maybe the box is kind of whooped. Yeah, you got that on, and then we're centered it. They got the Super Mario cereal with the amiibo. Maybe I'll think about it. It's a little. It's not as crispy as I would like for that. Because I found them on eBay. On eBay, I can get them for like $20. And they're like mint. So we'll see. Go down this way. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. I hope he didn't, like, not show up because... Where? Oh, there he is. All right. Excuse me. Game Boy, CIB.
Is it actually in there?
Yeah, it's CIB. Well, the box and stuff make it worth. And then there's some games up top. That one, look at that, Super Nintendo version. I'm gonna have to check this, make a mental note. There's a, not that I want Xbox, a 650 for that. Not. And then there's some, he's got some games here.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Just got here. I just messaged you. I was like, "Where are you located?" And I figured you're probably in the backside. This is what my buddy had. Then, yeah, I'll let you do. He had this,
Oh, okay.
and then this. Both of them are sealed. Like I said, it was a little warped from them having it, and then this is sealed. I know nothing about them. I know roughly what they went for on eBay. He's just looking for a fair deal, and I told him, well, I'll sell them to my buddy William. My buddy William will give us a fair deal. So,
Yeah, let me just look them up.
because I don't, like I said, you're not gonna get no haggling out of me on that. You're not filming yet? Are we still filming?
It's just the box.
Ooh, I have the game. Nice. No manual?
No. I have other stuff, but it's
Oh,
board.
you didn't bring it down for me?
No, because I had to leave yesterday.
What do you want for it?
I'd do a 30.
30?
Yeah.
All right. What'd you do, 25? All right, so I got 20, and then $5.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Actually, let me see what.
Yeah, like I said, this isn't my stuff, so if otherwise I would have just traded you for it, but he wants cash for it. Like his mom bought it, I guess, and he never.
Yeah, it does get there.
I can only find one on here.
What's that?
I can only find one for sale. Okay, so there's one brand new But they had got 2 days left and it's $40 was the bid. So between like probably let's say like 40 and 60 probably is retail
Yeah.
on it.
So if you wanted to do, well, let's see what, I mean, again, I know condition. I mean, this one's in better condition than that. That one was in their basement and then just mildew. But I think it can be flattened because I didn't see any creases, so you might buy it low and sell it high. I don't know. But I didn't bring the Atari. He had an Atari. But I don't think you're going to get pennies on the dollar for that.
The system?
Yeah, the system, that's all it is. The system has the rotary and then the joysticks, but I already have one, so I have it CIB. So, oh, I'm sorry. No worries. He didn't want to have to go through eBay and getting all the fees and everything like that. So I said,
Selling it on
that's what I told him. I said, Will said he wanted it, so I said, alrighty, sir, I'll give that to him. He'll be thrilled that that's gone. If he gets any other stuff that he finds in the attic and stuff, are you interested? If it's Micro Machine stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what toy stuff that you collected.
Anything sealed is easy for me to.
You sell it.
Yeah.
The only thing I told him I would buy is Star Wars stuff. He never played Star Wars. All right. So we ended up being able to sell off those Micro Machines for Mark, which he'll be pretty stoked about because he got more money than he probably would have got anywhere else. And there is some other video games that we're going to go look at and such, like right here, which I totally missed this. So let's take a look at this and see if there's anything good here in the video games. What do we got here? I have one of those complete in box. He wants 300.
When we come back around, if we
Yeah, we'll go back around because we go meet up with Sam and then.
like the Super Nintendo DS.
That was like $600 for that in the system.
That
He knows what he likes,
or
right?
the Game Boy box.
Or the what? It wasn't just a box. I had the system. Yeah. 250. It might need recapped because it's that old. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I can pay for it.
So let's go back out this way. So we know we got 2 vendors there. We got some games over here. It looks like maybe DVDs. Got a little bit of games. 360 PS4. Yeah, that's an abundance. I'm not really looking for that. I'm looking for NES. Looking for stuff like that. But yeah, Daniel, we can go back over there then. I would definitely want to see them make it work, Daniel. They're down here. I think. No, that's not down there. Go back around. But, oh, he's over here. But they have a lot of, not as many, oh, look at, there's your stuff. Not as, there's Squish stuff. Oh, hi. Looks like we found some, actually Samantha found some video games here. Let's see what they have here under here, go through some of them. What's that sealed one back there, Samantha? The Wii U one. Let's take a look. Oh man, that's a go-getter right there. What else? Yeah, pull out some of the other ones there. The Wii U, the blue ones, yep. What do we got? Mass Effect 3. Pac-Man. 4 or 5. All right, let's see about some of the, yeah, I gotta put them back. About these. NBA Jam. I have that because we have it signed. Tim Kitzero. That I have that. Have that. No. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we have in the discs? Flip through some of them. Sonic, Grand Theft Auto. Okay, what about in the next bin? Keep going. Let's check the PS3 side. Right there at the very end bin. Yeah, let's see what we got. Resistance 2. Hannah Montana. All right, push that back. Let's see what we got here in the.
That's his backpack.
Yep. Sega Masters. What's that one? Afterburner. Ah, I have both of those. Dang it. These toys are falling off. I have the Hannah Montana one, believe it or not. I got it free one time. Mine. Yeah. So these are a lot of bloatware games. What do we got over there? The stack, yeah. But we're going to look through them just to make sure that there's nothing that we want to jump out at. Bakugan. Okay. And we got those there. Oh, we went through them, didn't we? High School Musical. Okay, Gears of War. So I have the Gears of War. I have that. Yeah, nothing we need for the collection. All right, so nothing we need for the collection. We're gonna continue looking around. Woo. And seeing what else we can find. Let's see here. I don't know. Did you see where they all went? They might have went back over here. All right, let's go back. Huh? We're up front? All right, let's go up that way then. He got a what?
Hold on.
Elijah. What did you get?
Steve.
Whoa, look at that.
Steve, look what I just got.
What did you get? You found one.
Yep.
Dragon Ball Z, there you go.
I also
So we're heading out of toyhio here, and we managed to find some things, but nothing that I was super interested in from the video game side. I did get something from my buddy William that I can show you in the video when I'm back to my game room. But my brother's kids, they ended up finding a bunch of toys that they were looking for, which was kind of cool, so that they can play with it and got it at a decent price. So, all right. Head back to the game room. So you didn't get really to see it on camera, but what William ended up having for me is Friday the 13th. This game is expensive as it is, but the box. Now it is just the box. Now I can get the manual. I already have the game. I'm not a complete in-box collector, but I couldn't pass up what he had offered for this. So it was definitely something that I wanted to take advantage of and pick up for my collection. I also want to let you guys know before we wrap this up here that myself and Gamer Aimer, we're doing a brand new podcast. That's right, The Game Masters. And why is it called The Game Masters? Is because we want to make you Game Masters. And so we do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where we talk about all kinds of cool stuff, from different games that maybe you never heard of, to conventions, to ways to protect your investments, different things like that. You definitely want to tune in on either one of our YouTube channels. Remember to give us a like, remember to subscribe. We're going to keep this going, and as convention season comes, I know you guys know, I will be live from the conventions bringing you all the latest goodness from news to other celebrity guests that sit down with me, other content creators. It's going to be a lot of fun. But for this video, we're like, I think last I looked, I was 5 away from hitting 9,000 subscribers. Maybe you're going to be that 9,000 subscriber. Please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. A lot of work goes into these videos, and I just want to continue the progression. Love you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you that have already subscribed. I'm not leaving you guys out. But remember, until next time, keep it buzzing.